This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on 39 Dunedin News, panel beaters are run off their feet thanks to the cold snap, but issue a word of caution to residents. An interactive sticker exhibition attracts an unprecedented crowd. Now gallery staff are contemplating how to dismantle it. And we find out how a central Otago ski field is keeping skiers safe in an unpredictable environment. Good evening, Dunedin. I'm Rebecca Dupree. The recent cold snap is proving lucrative for some city businesses. Local panel beaters say they're very busy at the moment, though new vehicles coming in face a lengthy wait while a backlog is cleared. And that has panel beaters urging caution.
A cautionary tale. Driving on Dunedin hills in winter with inadequate four-wheel drive tyres or without chains can be very similar to sledding down an icy slope using city shoes for brakes. It's a scenario that panel beaters see all too often at this time of the year. Stephen de Graaf of Harrow Motor Bodyworks says overconfidence is a major issue.
Sometimes not until they have a whoopsie, and then it tends to give people a reality check. I guess we don't have it all the time, so we're not always sort of driving to the conditions. That's what it's about, driving to the conditions. Speed, you can drive in the ice and snow, but don't go too fast, because if you're going too fast, you'll hit something and you're gone.
He's the second generation of de Graaf in the South Dunedin business, with his father setting it up in the 1960s. With all his years of experience, he has some simple advice.
Don't overestimate your capabilities of you or your vehicle. Some, I guess, they want to push the limits and see where they can go and how fast they can go, until they do reach that tipping point, and then it's too late. So, just back off and stick within your capabilities.
He says they're happy to fix cars, but he implores drivers to take it easy, as people are much harder to fix.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to get hurt. Most of the crashes in the ice and snow are slow impact, so they're generally just sliding into a parked vehicle or a lamppost or something. So generally people walk away completely unhurt. We certainly don't want to see people get hurt, Cars are sort of throwaway item, you can get them written off and get a new one or get fixed, so it's no problem. It's not so easy when it's a human body that's sort of been damaged. So.
De Graaf says vehicles are arriving daily, many of which as a result of damage due to the weather. Currently, he estimates there's around a 6-week wait as the team are flat out. Daryl Baser, 39 Dunedin News.
The Dunedin City Council has closed a road in the suburb of Mornington due to ice. The road closed signs went up this afternoon, shutting Iona Street and trapping residents' cars. Road cones were added shortly after to completely block the small road to traffic. The street has been closed due to this large ice slick that council staff say is from a water main. A contractor braved the ice to look for the point of origin before making it safely down. Iona Street isn't the only road closed, as wintry temperatures mean many shaded areas in the hills remain frozen. After 3 months and countless round coloured stickers, an interactive exhibition by Yayoi Kusama has come to an end. Visitor participation exceeded expectation, and the Dunedin Public Art Gallery says it attracted people who wouldn't normally walk through the door. But now it's over, the unenviable task of dismantling the space has begun.
Soon, this will be all that remains of the popular exhibition, The Obliteration Room, at the Dunedin Public Art Gallery. An estimated 75,000 visitors experienced firsthand the room that started off as a plain white space and eventually became covered in colourful dots.
This has really captured the public's imagination, I think. We've had similar exhibitions, I think. We showed Olafur Eliasson's cubic structural evolution project, which was comprised of Lego, a couple of years ago, which had a similar kind of uptake with the community. But this has exceeded all my expectations.
Feedback from the public was overwhelmingly positive. Getting the Obliteration Room to Dunedin was 2 years in the planning phase. It spent 3 months on display, and now it's over. The next few weeks have been set aside to take it all down.
I think it took about 4 weeks to put up. It's probably going to take about 4 days to take down, to be honest with you, but we've given ourselves a bit of extra time if we need it.
Helping generate enthusiasm and energy around the exhibition, word of mouth and social media sharing was invaluable, and extra staff were needed during school holidays. Even though it's finished, people will still be able to see the progression from start to finish online.
It's been an interesting journey watching it every day, and we have installed cameras in the roof to take time-lapse photography. So we will be releasing that on our Facebook and Twitter feeds in the next few days.
Wrapping up the exhibition in the weekend, visitors were invited to stick the final dots in place. And now all that's left is a quiet but colourful space. Dee Karen, 39 Dunedin News.
Dunedin police were kept busy over the weekend with items reported stolen from Mosgiel, Green Island and Concord. 2 brand new Lawnmaster mowers were stolen from a shed in Green Island, and wheels were reportedly removed from a car in a Concord driveway. Senior Sergeant Ben Butterfield says police are keen to hear from anyone who's been offered a cheap new lawnmower. He says they're also following strong lines of inquiry after a car stolen from Green Island was found in Palmerston at the weekend. Still to come on 39 Dunedin News, a local writer's successful crowdfunding campaign means she'll be representing Dunedin in Edinburgh, and the Sassenachs score a victory.
So August is our winter sale month, up to 50% off. This winter hasn't been cold enough until now, but we have to get rid of all this stock. We've got all these jackets. Also, to keep you warm and me happy, at 50% off, we've got all this knitwear. For all of August, we've got great savings on moleskins and jeans. Plus, we've got all these warm shirts, look at them all, from $50.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
First in, best dressed.
You can make a difference for the SPCA this Cupcake Day. It's the sweetest way to help animals in need. For more details, go to spcacupcakeday.co.nz.
Mobility Solution Centre Dunedin provides products to improve your independence, comfort and safety. Contact the team at 4777 195 or visit mobilitysolutioncentre.co.nz.
Wooltech have the experience and the expertise to supply a wide range of high-quality New Zealand-made products and can manufacture customised products to meet your individual requirements. Wooltech, great people, great products, great service.
Driving Miss Daisy is a safe, friendly and reliable companion driving service.
Hello Jean, where are we off to today?
We form genuine friendships with our clients and help them to remain independent. Thousands of Driving Miss Daisy clients and their families love our caring, affordable service. Call us today for a quote on 0800 948 432 or visit drivingmissdaisy.co.nz. Driving Miss Daisy, for the gift of independence.
Thinking of services for older people, think Enliven. Enliven is a service philosophy where people come first. Enliven is about choice, activity, relationships, respect and security. You can enliven your health, your friendships, your life, no matter what your age. For more information, go to psotago.org.nz or call 4777 115.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Welcome back. Consumers polled in the Most Trusted Brand survey have voted Silverfern Farms as the most trusted meat brand. The company held off stiff competition from other big names such as Tegel, Hellers and Ingham. The survey has been conducted for the last 17 years with the aim of uncovering Kiwi attitudes to professions, people and brands. And on that note, let's take a look at today's markets. The NZX 50 has closed the day up 40 points. It's now at 7,348. The Dow Jones is up 191 points. And to the exchange rates, and the Kiwi dollar is down against all the currencies we follow. Karitane-based writer Iona Winter is soon to leave her coastal enclave for major travel overseas. She's been invited to the prestigious Edinburgh International Book Festival, representing the Edinburgh of the South, and she joins us now. Good evening.
Kia ora.
Now, how did the invitation for this book festival come about?
Via email, via the New Zealand Society of Authors, of which I'm a part of, and I thought, why not put my hat in the ring?
Nice. Why? What does it feel like to be selected to represent Dunedin at this festival?
Amazing. Yeah.
Does the talk that you're given relate to your heritage?
It does, yeah. So the title is Kōrero Māori Ye Ken. So it's about being Scots-Irish Māori, and I bring that to my writing, so I'll be performing that.
Wonderful.
Twice.
Have you been to Edinburgh before?
Once.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Oh, years ago now, and it was a very brief visit, so it'll be nice to spend a bit more time there.
And you did a bit of crowdfunding to get yourself ready for this particular trip. Tell us about that.
So a friend of mine suggested Boosted. They've been great, really supportive, and within 2 weeks we had 100%.
Marvellous. And how long are you going over for this time?
It'll be about 10 days.
Nice. So in addition to the talk that you're giving, what else will you be doing?
Well, hopefully I'll be going into the Highlands and checking out some castles and things like that.
Nice. Can I come too?
Sure.
Why was it necessary to use Boosted?
It was a very short time frame. We were advised quite late in the piece, so by the time I checked out all the funding platforms that I could possibly find, there was nothing available. So we've gone with Boosted, and it's been great.
What do you hope you'll take away from your travels?
Oh, lots of inspiration, notebooks packed with new things to come home and write about.
Nice. Now, many writers do use travel as an inspiration. Will that be the case for you? Does it usually work like that for you?
I mean, I think so. I write every day wherever I am, so I'm sure that things will just come. That's what normally happens for me.
Is Karitane a really inspiring place to be writing?
It is. It's beautiful.
It is
Just
a
go
beautiful
for a
place.
walk and words come. It's fantastic.
Well, all the best with your trip, Iona Writer, and thanks for coming in from Karitane.
Thank
I know
you.
the roads aren't the best at the moment. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.
After the break on 39 Dunedin News, a win for the Sassenachs, and rhythm gymnasts get a taste of what it's like to be in a highly competitive environment.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
You can make a difference for the SPCA this Cupcake Day. It's the sweetest way to help animals in need. For more details, go to spcacupcakeday.co.nz.
Drive-In Miss Daisy is a safe, friendly and reliable companion driving service.
Hello, Jean. Where are we off to today?
We form genuine friendships with our clients and help them to remain independent. Thousands of Driving Miss Daisy clients and their families love our caring, affordable service. Call us today for a quote on 0800 948 432 or visit drivingmissdaisy.co.nz. Driving Miss Daisy for the gift of independence.
Pregnant? Need to talk? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pregnancy counselling services are here to help. It's free, it's confidential. Call us now on 0800 773 462.
We're a 25 Moray place. at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focused on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
Mobility Solutions Centre Dunedin provides products to improve your independence, comfort and safety. Contact the team at 4777 195 or visit mobilitysolutioncentre.co.nz.
So August is our winter sale month, up to 50% off. This winter hasn't been cold enough until now, but we have to get rid of all this stock. We've got all these jackets. Also, to keep you warm and me happy, at 50% off, we've got all this knitwear. For all of August, we've got great savings on moleskins and jeans. Plus, we've got all these warm shirts, look at them all, from $50.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
First in, best dressed.
We need your help to rebuild our animal centre urgently. Please give a little today.
Tune in on Thursday for Motorsport Night on Dunedin Television.
Welcome back. A pre-season rugby match between the Sassenachs and Canterbury saw both sides working hard for the win. The local lads were victorious, but for the Otago team there's more going on behind the scenes that make this team so important.
The Sassenachs were formed in 1973 with the aim of fostering and improving the game of rugby throughout the province. That role has carried on for more than 40 years. This weekend, Otago Sassenachs were blowing out the cobwebs ahead of their last pre-season match in Queenstown. And the captain says while the game had its good points and some bad, it's the tradition that matters.
Yeah, it's cool. Everyone wears their club socks and it's coming together under the Sassenachs banner. So it's good to carry on the tradition of what is a strong Sassenachs club over the years. So it's cool to put under that banner. Yeah.
Otago won the match 24 points to 22. Club president Ian Wells says having the Shadow Otago side makes the game accessible to players who it's not normally available to.
We've widened our scope to provide for the fostering of rugby in the province by looking after country colts rugby, schoolboy rugby, making the game available to players that it's not normally available to, such as co-ed schools where they have trouble fielding first 15s.
With a high membership in Otago Rugby, the Sassenachs can provide opportunities for players to take part at a provincial level.
And from there, obviously, the next stepping stone is Super Rugby. And from there, well, who knows? But it's just a link in the chain.
And that chain looks set in stone, which is good news ahead of the Mitre 10 Cup. Otago's final pre-season game is on Thursday. Dee Karen, 39 Dunedin News.
Young gymnasts with dreams of competing at a national or even international level put their skills to the test over the weekend. The Otago Rhythmic Gymnastics Championship is the biggest event of its kind at this end of the country, and it gives participants the chance to experience a highly competitive level of competition.
Keeping in time to the music, as well as balancing and staying composed, are skills these girls have plenty of. The Otago Rhythmic Gymnastics Champs attracted 164 competitors from all over the country, and it's an important qualifier for many of those taking part.
There's only a limited number of sanctioned competitions per year, and that gives them the opportunity to make sure that they've qualified for nationals.
The girls are aiming for national and international competitions, but to get there takes many hours of dedication to their chosen sport.
So a lot of training goes in for these individuals, plus they may also be in a group. So you're looking at possibly 12, 15 hours a week.
As the Olympics in Rio gets into full swing, these girls are closely following the gymnasts on the world stage. And it's an event that has a huge impact on the sport locally.
We've got people in the sport that are passionate about rhythmic gymnastics. So yes, they will be glued to their television sets. Each time the Olympics comes up, there is a new grade, there's a new standard set, there's different types of qualifications they want to see, different categories, more emphasis on different types of skills. So yes, the sport gets revised nearly after every Olympics.
It's skills like these that all those hours of training and hard work could see some of these girls representing their clubs at the highest levels. For the first time, the New Zealand National Gym Sports Championships is to be held in Invercargill this September. Dee Karen, 39 Dunedin News.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on 39 Dunedin News. A local panel beater is asking people to take care on the roads as days of icy conditions contribute to crashes on city streets. And popular exhibition The Obliteration Room has finished showing at the Dunedin Public Art Gallery with visitor numbers exceeding expectations. Well, it's time now for a look at what's happening in Tuesday's Otago Daily Times. And we're joined by Deputy Editor Craig Page. Good evening.
Good evening. We're having a look at local body elections. Not quite time to panic, but things are getting pretty close with nominations due to close on Friday, and there's concerns throughout the region that there aren't enough nominations to fill the positions at the moment. People are traditionally slow to get their nominations in as usual, but all of the returning officers saying at this time there's normally more than what we've got. In Dunedin alone, 12 nominations for 14 council positions, but the real concerns with the community boards, there's 30 positions up for grabs across the city and only 10 nominations. So some concerns there that they may not have enough people to fill those positions. Interesting as well, given a review not so long ago of community boards in the city and whether we actually needed them. They're really wanting people to get out there and put their hand up and make these boards viable. So
that is an interesting turnout.
It is. Queenstown Hospital as well got confirmed today that it's going to get a significant upgrade there. It's turning into, and this is an interesting term, an emergency diagnosis transfer centre, which I guess
what does it mean?
A good question. They're obviously looking at ways to treat the patient initially and then transfer them to Dunedin if they need to, or Invercargill as well. So they're working on their transfer systems. It's taken about 10 years to get to this point, and of course Dunedin Hospital's knocking on the door as well. There's some serious money needs to be put in there to bring that up to scratch. So we'll be asking as well where Dunedin fits and when we can get that up and running. And on the sporting front, celebrating our first medal at the Rio Olympics, Natalie Rooney took silver in the trap event. She's a Timaru woman, and we've been out talking to some people in Timaru, friends and family, about her background and her success. Interesting enough, she was due to go to the London Olympics 4 years ago and was selected, but another competitor appealed her selection, and it was overruled, so she wasn't allowed to go. So she certainly turned around and showed them this time around.
Wow, she absolutely has.
She has.
Good stuff. You read all about that in tomorrow's ODT. Thanks, Craig.
Thank you.
Time now for local weather.
This 39 Dunedin News weather update proudly brought to you in association with Silverhorn's Emu Oil.
And here's our city view. It's taken of Mount Cargill and Pine Hill from the harbour molars. And a little bit chilly it was, but the central city 9 degrees, almost double figures, along with the Taieri, 7 at the Gardens. To the situation in the southeast flow is easing. It's all thanks to an anticyclone that's moving across the country tomorrow. To the forecast for the main towns in the lower South Island for tomorrow, it's one word, starts with F, and it's fine. And highs of around 8 or 9 degrees except for Alexandra, which is only going to reach 4. And it's also fine for Queenstown, Oamaru, Wanaka and Twizel. Queenstown going for a very small 3 degrees. In Dunedin tonight, cloud clearing and showers easing with an overnight low of -3. Tomorrow and Wednesday mostly sunny with light winds, frosts in sheltered places at night, going for a high of 7 tomorrow and 9 on Wednesday. And to the Otago Pallet Fires tidal and fishing information, high tide tomorrow mornings at 8:25. Low tide follows at 3 o'clock. And fishing conditions look good tomorrow afternoon, especially at around 5:25. Go and catch your tea. And that's all from the team here at 39 Dunedin News for Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
This 39 Dunedin News Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.